All right, so in honor of Pat Bowlen, let's name the top 6 owners in the 4 major sports. Your estimation. I'll go first. I'm going to go with the New York Giants' John Mara,
Give me a break.
who hires good people and lets them do their thing. They're really good at hiring coaches.
Okay.
Got a couple of Super Bowls in the last decade. Paul Allen, who owns the Seattle Seahawks. He owns the Seattle Sounders, the most successful team in the MLS, and also the Portland Trail Blazers. Number 4, the Rooney family, for the stability, not just in the front office, but also in the coaching staff and the way they run that whole franchise like a family. Number 3, if I'm rooting for a team, I want Mark Cuban to be the owner. He is committed to winning. He's committed to spending money, and he's got a lot of personality. He's entertaining. Number 2, Robert Kraft. Say what you will about the Patriots and the alleged cheating through the years, but Robert Kraft went out and got himself a hell of a coach. He stood by him. He stands by his quarterback, and all they do is win. And number 1, I'm going to put Pat Bowlen on this list.
Sure. Well, my 6, Paul Allen, for the same reasons. He owns 3 franchises. He made his fortune in the computer industry, and he's poured it back into his second love, and he's got the same sort of commitment to that. Commitment's going to be a key word during all this. The Rooney family was not committed early on. They didn't have any money. I mean, they were operated out of a cigar box, but 3 generations. Yeah.
Stability.
Mark Cuban, he should own the team here. He tried to get into baseball in Chicago.
Nice. Pittsburgh at one point.
Yeah. And baseball didn't want him in. And that was old world owners. But now there's a new group of owners. They'd welcome Mark Cuban.
I agree with that. Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to reach out to him again. I try to reach out to him every once in a while.
Let's get him on the show.
To buy this team. Overpay him. Pay him, like they have to overpay for pitchers, which they won't do. Overpay him for the franchise so they'll go away. Peter Holt, you didn't mention him. You know what he owns?
Peter Holt.
People have never heard of Peter Holt.
Is he a soccer guy?
San Antonio Spurs owner.
Oh, didn't know that. Didn't know the name.
Small market, mid-market, whatever you want to call it.
Hires really good people. I almost put the Giants on, the San Francisco Giants.
He hired Greg Popovich and kept him there.
Buford,
has kept that team together, went out and spent the money on Lionel Aldridge.
Yeah.
You got to put him on your list next time. Number 2, Robert Kraft, and number 1, the Green Bay people. I'm surprised you left them off.
I considered it.
The Green Bay people.
Yeah.
They own the team.
Yeah. When they need to raise more money, they just issue more stock and everybody ponies up.
Everybody will be ripping me. Why is Pat Bowlen on there? He doesn't own the team.
Well, it's in a trust now, right?
Well, he doesn't own the team anymore. I mean, to me, if you're doing today, Pat Bowlen is no longer the owner of the team. It's the blood of the city, and it's Annabelle, and the owners of the team. And I introduced him that way the other night, and I think he was very upset about it. But Joe Ellis owns the team with John Elway. I mean, they're the owners right now.
Yeah.
So if you're going to put anybody on the list, it would be them. I mean, Pat's in bad shape, and that family's kind of askew.
Yeah. Hey, that segment brought to you by John Elway Chevrolet.
When you go to buy a car, what do you really want? You probably want a lot of cars to choose from. And you want the dealership's best price. Not some starting price or target price, the best price. And you want it immediately, not after hours of negotiating. And you want a salesperson who doesn't get paid more if you spend more. Because, well, you don't want to spend more. Well, you're in luck. John Elway wants all of those things too. Better yet, John Elway wants you to have all of those things too. Come see us or click on johnelwaychevrolet.com.